This is going to last you a long time.
Yeah, no, that's actually a big thing for me too. Like, designs are always cool, but if the quality of the item is really good, that's like enough for me. Like, I will buy from you again if the quality is good. But anyway, let's talk about some quality doubles gameplay here as we get into game one here. We got Power and Lopes taking on HipperXII and Fiend starting on Apocalypse.
Okay, let's see how this one goes. Lopes doing all right here, managed to get that neutral light, forcing HipperXII into the corner. Hipper on this jaw, so that's cool. I haven't gotten to see her in a little bit. Always been a really, this team comp in general is actually, I don't want to say strange, it just doesn't feel very meta, right? But I mean, Fiend, of course, is kind of play who Fiend wants. Has been playing a lot of Nye lately, so I'm surprised we're not seeing her again.
Well, if there's one thing I know about doubles, we were kind of talking about a little bit, this is a good spot to try new things, right? Because, I mean, for the most part, you're just going to be like doing a lot of aggro gameplay, and there's going to be a lot of adjustments of teams versus teams. But as long as you come in with a game plan that you're confident in, you can do a lot of different stuff.
And if there's anyone who's confident, it's Fiend. Like, I think that just kind of has been a key factor of the way that he's played the game over the years in Brawlhalla, and we're seeing it play out in full effect. Manages to jump into that weapon throw, though. I don't know if he really wanted to do that, but I mean, just looks so comfortable, and with all the speed that HipperXII has to offer, it should be a pretty good time. Yeah.
Okay. All right, finds their way back onto stage here. We got Fiend surviving just a little bit longer. Man, they are extending this life. Okay, I saw the game plan. It's just, unfortunately, you run out of resources. But you know what? You were so high up in the red at that point, like, it's not even that big of a deal. But now, this is a big deal. You're down a whole stock.
Yeah, this one's going to make it feel a lot more dire. HipperXII having a little bit of a tougher time keeping up, it seems, right now. But we'll see if maybe he's able to adjust here. But right now, it seems like Fiend is getting 2v1'd a little bit. It looks like the blue team's just having a hard time separating both members of the red team. It's like they're going from one 2v1 to the other 2v1, back to the other 2v1, and they just can't stop the momentum.
Yeah, it's definitely been a little bit rough so far. The red team, they're also just doing a good job just controlling that center stage area too. And when they don't have center stage, they find a good way to get aggressive to either back the team down or find an opening that they can like really get a lot out of it for.
It looks like we finally have a moment here where the blue team feels like they're in advantage. We have an opportunity for an edge guard as well. Fiend manages to get one, tries to go for the weapon throw. It's not going to connect. And they're not able to get Lopes, but they were at least able to get power on that one. And so we'll consider that worth.
Dominating. All right, well, this is starting to look a little bit rough here. We got HipperXII in that deep, dark red, so honestly, they could be losing a stock here very soon, and they're trying to play a little bit passive, but then you see that Fiend kind of get bopped around a little bit.
Okay, there we go. Finally, to shut down. That's what we need. That recovery is going to be enough, though. Kind of gets hit and is right on top of the opponent there, so really has a bad time. And now Fiend kind of getting clapped up here. Has to burn the recovery. Gets D-like ground pounded. Can you get a turnaround here? If you get, oh wait, no. Okay,
he went too low.
What? Just kind of gave that one away. Hold on. You do not want to leave Fiend in a 1v1.
Well, what happened is he was trying to find a way to close it out, but Fiend's recovery was just very well executed, so they're able to get back the stage for free. And because you went way too low, he probably thought like, hey, we got him, right?
Yeah,
and
no,
then you didn't.
Now, granted, for power at least, Fiend has a lot of damage, right? An N-Light will KO at this point. A D-Light probably will as well. So Fiend has to basically not get touched. D-Light, not quite enough. Maybe I fibbed a little bit, but one more almost certainly. That N-Light's going to push super far, and the weapon throw is just going to seal the deal on that one.
I love weapon tosses. They're always just so funny.
Especially axe weapon toss.
Oh.
Bink. You know, it's like, oh.
You know, maybe it's better that we get a bink sound instead of like the opposite sound that you could be getting when throwing an axe at something, you know?
Yes. Yes,
weird squish sound.
Yeah, no, for real.
But yeah, hey, a solid game. A lot of back and forth here. I feel like there's no real like set solid like, hey, I'm seeing this person like taking it the rest of the way, right? But something from the 90s is gone now.
I know.
Like I'm trying to just think of something that like we don't have anymore. Pretty much like the old style like Taco Bell like lobbies. Like you know how like the old colors they used to use and stuff like that? Man. Everything's minimalized now, but anyway.
I know. They don't even make furniture the same way anymore. It's all functionally supposed to be the same, but structurally there's nothing to the furniture these days. Anyway.
All right, into game two here, and we're going to see if Power and Lopes can kind of keep that momentum from that first win, kind of really keep that engine running here. Right now, they're starting off pretty hot, man. Fiend was just getting bopped.
Oh, yeah. Bopped is the word for it. I mean, immediately onto the second stock here, and more damage and counting. Already taking a couple hits on this second stock. You can see Power and Lopes looking so comfortable, and we have more 7 as well, right? So we're seeing a lot more tanks, a lot more rocket punches.
Ooh, okay, that was almost like an accidental team combo. Like, hey, you're out there already. I'm gonna send them to you. Can you close it out? Oh, kind of like that. Almost had it.
Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. I mean, Fiend already in the dark. Red, we might be seeing Fiend on his final stock in just a moment. Goes for D-like ground pound, almost goes for a follow-up as well. Lopes going for that N-Sig with the electricity. That one's so much fat. Oh my, yo, they're still cooking. Oh my gosh.
The soup kitchen is open all day.
Yeah, no, they left the oil on that pan for a little bit. They're like, oh, it's hot. You know, we gotta start making something now.
Welcome to the community pot. It's a non-stop soup, a forever soup.
Let's go. Oh, man. We'll see. Fiend is indeed on his final stock. Meanwhile, I'm looking at Lopes, and it's like, you just lost your first stock? Just now?
Yeah, it's definitely looking a little bit rough, and I feel like they're putting a lot of focus on the Fiend as well. Like, they know how strong of a player Fiend is, and like, if you can kind of put the extra pressure on taking them out and then forcing Hipper to like really have to deal with the aftermath, who like, you know, PR is a lower ranked player, so like it's harder for them to deal with that much stress and execute a game plan that strong.
Yeah, I really don't know what you do for the blue team at this point. You're just so far behind. There goes Fiend and HipperXII at the same time. And as we've been bringing so much attention to, that was also Fiend's final stock. So now HipperXII has to effectively be the shonen protagonist, and I don't know that he has that in him right now, but don't want to count him out, but I am watching attentively.
I'm watching respectively.
Respectively. Oh my God.
Oh, that's respectfully, not respectively.
Respectfully, you know. Well,
whatever, English sucks. Oh, why send them that way?
Yeah, it's like, you know what, I'm going to just whip myself out the building. He understood. Yeah, no, that one was that was tough.
That was tough.
Young man, that was tough.
Man, yeah, what was it? There was this one combo. That was like one of the last stocks. Ah, okay. I was kind of hoping we'd get that one where, like,
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, with the spirits, like he kind of got his own teammate comboed a little bit, but then he turned it, like the other player that he was hitting, like into a team combo. That was actually really nice. Just good adaptation, just kind of recognizing the moment and the situation, and having the awareness and execution to be able to kind of keep that combo going.
Yeah, no, that one. I was hoping Game 2 would look better. I was hoping it would look better. It looked worse.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not an exciting thing to see here as we walk into Game 3, and already things are looking really bad for HipperXII and Fiend. They're beating up Fiend so bad. He swapped over to the Queen 9. Queen 9 never died yet. We're looking, and there's so much damage racked up.
Yeah, they. I don't know if maybe they've recognized that, you know, that's Queen 9 now, and they can, you know, probably dial it back and go more after HipperXII at this point. But yeah, they came like running right out the gates, trying to put as much damage on Fiend as much as possible.
Oh. What a tough place to be, and that's almost the first stock. That's the actual first stock, and Hipper's going to try to find a way back. Lopes is waiting to maybe end like, ooh, goes for the rocket punch there, looking like Sentinel, but it's not going to connect. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Yo, they are cooking. Like, I was about to say, like, as soon as the match got started, I was about to be like, you know, some people, when their back's against the wall, they've got that last burst of energy, but that is not happening here. Although, red team does have a little lead, so, I mean, blue team's not too far behind, but
Fiend's getting cooked, though.
Oh, right, never mind. Yep, Fiend's getting beat up again. Send it home.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm watching. I'm like, can y'all make the juice happen? You know, like, can you really just, like, tap into that unbridled energy? Because right now it is looking so hard for the blue team, but they do manage to even up the stock count, and this is an opportunity. Converts into that Onyx N-Sig, and now we have something that we can actually call a game here.
Yeah, actually, they got a little bit of a lead, too. I mean, maybe that Queen 9 definitely starting to come in a little bit. We're starting to get that Queen 9 tax going on where you got to put a little bit more damage on her before you take her out. You know how dark that red was? That's okay.
Yeah, you know, not the fastest legend in the game either, so like, it was taking a while to try to get over there. It was hard, I understand. But even with that, I mean, the stock count's still even. Can HipperXII and Fiend lock in here? I'm looking at Hipper now. Manages to get that read, gets the recovery. It's not enough. Definitely wishes that it were, though. But,
yeah. That was actually almost a huge stock, too, because I would have given him a very, very serious lead here. And Hipper, you're going out there.
Oh, no.
No way.
You don't even have resources. Like, this is why I love South America. Like, why are you going over there, bro?
See, now this is South America gameplay if I've ever seen it.
Hold on.
Oh, this is actually a very terrifying spot now for Lopes. We're going to see what type of metal you'll be working with. All right, we do get that one out of there, but it's still 2 stocks to 2, and you're looking in that deep dark red. And now you got to deal with a Queen 9 and an Onyx. It's going to be tough.
Okay, no, I believe Fiend and HipperXII. I don't know what happened, bro. They took a sip of that Monster Energy or something, because now they are pushing. Right, they have the 2v1 here. I know they got the team combos. We saw it a little bit earlier on, but Fiend's actually going to hold the Katars, which is definitely going to be a lot harder to team combo off of. But if you get the reactions off the dodges like that, does it really matter? HipperXII is turned on. Hold on.
Wait. Hipper's the GOAT. Closing it out? No? All right, let's him back on stage. All right, Fiend going to be able to actually give some backup this time. Yeah, a pretty solid combo. It's kind of, trying to get him to waste some resources, and that's going to be it. Yep. Getting the bop, and you know what? It really is when people have their back against the wall. They really do be shining the brightest. I don't know, but seriously, like blue team, like that. This game started, and we were already caught. Like we're done. They're done, man, because they were just like they were kind of getting cooked at the beginning, and then they just battled their way back.
There was like, I don't know how to explain it, because I felt like the moment was like very clear. It was like, okay, they're getting cooked, they're getting cooked, they're getting cooked. Oh, now they're not. It was like it seemed that transparent how clear the shift in momentum went. And so I'm like, all right, but can you continue to run it though? Or was that just like, you had like a little sprint in you? Because now you got a marathon. You got 2 more games in a row to win if you want to continue moving forward on this side of the bracket. And only time will tell as we load up in this game 4.
Well, hey, listen, nobody wants to be reverse 3-0'd, right?
That's
especially
true.
In doubles, because that's 2 people who can make mistakes
now.
at that point.
He's cooking now.
Yeah, they're cooking. What's going on? Well, the thing is, you know what happened is after like that first stock, they stopped picking on Fiend in that last game, because that was like their game plan. Just keep beating up Fiend until like they don't have to worry about him anymore.
You know what? I think they thought HipperXII wouldn't be able to come collect. You know what I mean? Like, especially when they're like, oh, this player is higher PR or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and focus down that guy, because I don't think the other players can be good enough to make me feel it. Just got yoinked.
Yeah. That's probably one of my favorite moves in the game.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Blue team got the juice. Michael's secret stuff showed up, and they have been cooking.
Hey, see what happened when I drink some water, big bro. I'm hydrated now.
The power was in you all along.
Oh, it's the friends you make along the way.
Yeah, you could always perform like this. You just have to believe.
Now the question is, are Power and Lopes just gonna like allow it to happen?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think so.
It's not bad right now. I feel okay. There you go. I was about to say, if they can get Hipper out of the way, it's gonna feel a lot better. But with how we've seen some of these stocks survive,
that's a trade. Wait, that works for Fiend, though.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, what a save! Beautiful. And you threw it away for a ground pound. Oh my! These people just be throwing away all second chances.
Well, you know what? Because they only need one.
They only need one.
They're coming down with final chances for the both of them to see if maybe, perhaps, they can still win this game 4. But HipperXII and Fiend have brought this set back. Can they get the game, though? Can they force the game 5? Or is it just, looking cute, but are they all talk? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Good couple solid hits there. Yeah, this is really starting to get a little bit dangerous for red team. Like, I don't know if they were just getting lax. Because, like, I've seen it happen before where people get lax because they feel like they're doing so well. And, like, you start to get into autopilot mode.
Yeah.
And then when you try to find a way to get your rhythm back, it's already gone.
Oh. Okay, and that's going to be another stock gone. Gets punched. Whoppa! That's Rain Man for you. Hit you right in the jaw.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
No! Okay. Yeah, red team's looking in a tough spot here, although they're doing a really good job of actually controlling the stage here. Not able to find a hit.
Oh, beautiful save.
That's huge. That's also huge.
Hey.
I feel like he could have survived, but I feel like maybe he just kind of held out like, hey, you know what? They got it.
It's like, wow. I'm really trying to figure out what the shift was, because there's part of me that's like, I'm like, there's no way these guys are doing it for mine. You know what I mean? There's no way, right?
I don't know.
But the shift looked so like night and day to me that I'm like, were y'all like, and now we will try? Or was it like, you know what I mean? Or I was like, or was it like the difference between, you were mentioning how like people can like get into their autopilot when they're ahead sometimes?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if like it was that, but on the other side, and they were like, oh wait, let me like think a little bit harder about what's going on here, and then suddenly the activation occurred. We're going to Miami Dome for the final map How you feel about that?
I mean, we've been seeing some stocks disappear pretty quickly, and this is the stage to definitely delete some stocks pretty fast. And it looks like Lopes and Power are starting to get back into their rhythm a little bit, where they kind of try to isolate one of them and pack on as much damage as they can as fast as possible.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing the game with the buddy system right now, which is the whole point of playing twos anyway. Beautiful down sig from Power. That's going to be a quick one. No punish from Power there. It looked like we saw Lopes cover one option. I think Power was supposed to cover the other, but that's going to be a nice little quick electric stab to not get the KO, though, but a recovery will do it.
Oh, this is just... Okay, we're seeing another shift entirely? Like,
yeah,
what is this?
Right? Like, okay.
This, you know what this is? This is, we won the first 3. We're going to drop game home so we could win the championship at home. You know?
For real. Now, the wheel of fate is turning. All of a sudden, things look so bad for Fiend and HipperXII despite having all the momentum, but this is an opportunity maybe. What a turnaround from that high up. The Nair still wasn't able to KO. Fiend tries to go and collect. It's still not enough with the recovery, but it looks like just goes ahead and throws the stock away and wants to come back with a fresh one to go ahead and help the teammate. I respect the decision.
No, yeah, it's definitely a smart way because, like, if you just keep, like, coming back and trying to extend that stock and they hit you, like, you just put your teammate in a much worse position the entire time. So I like it. It's a bit of a risky play, but it's unselfish play.
Yeah, especially if you're like, I want to go in. You know, if you get smacked away, it's like, nah, I got to wait 10 seconds again to go in again. No, I'm going to just get rid of the stock right now.
Ooh, okay, I like that disruption from HipperXII to come in and try to save Fiend. But, man, that combo game is on point. And this is a different team altogether. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, they really just wanted to break, I guess. I don't know.
I can't quite. Hold on. You can see HipperXII going for these risky plays, man, just to get the stock right there with that side air as well. Do you get your dodge back in time? You don't, so HipperXII is going to fall. But we have a pretty close game here. Lopes is one signature away from being down on the final stock. So really, this is anyone's game. Who's going to come out on top?
Yeah, I mean, Red came out on fire immediately, and it looked like Blue Team was kind of taken aback, but they're like, all right, you know what? We already got this far, doing what we do, playing our game. We're going to turn it back up again. And it looks like they might be ready for... Oh my goodness. They still get some. Oh, that was so sick.
Oh, Fiend, you're all alone. You get scooped and you get smacked as well. Lopes manages to do it with his buddy Power to go ahead and send Fiend and HipperXII down to the elimination side of bracket. They were cooking.
That was nasty.
What? I was like, what?